Hey, what is up guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown. In today's video I'm going to give you a quick fire guide on the fastest way to make XP and level yourself up, as well as the fastest way to make money in game. So let's get started. Before we get into the video though, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe and turn your notifications on so you don't miss an upload. So first of all, let's start off with the most crucial guide. This is the XP guide. Of course, XP is needed for everything in game. And we're going to start off from level 1 to 30 with what I believe is the best and fastest method to level yourself up. Of course, this is the road discovery feature. Now just be aware at present there is a slight glitch that you may get stuck at 99%, which is exactly what's happened in my game. However, this can be done right from the get-go in TDU Solar Crown. Every single 1% of road that you discover, you are awarded with a specific amount of XP, and there is a system to this. So here's a detailed breakdown on how the XP works. So from 0 to 4% you will be awarded a base XP. So for example, 40% will equal 4000 XP, every single 1% from 40 upwards of 44. Then from 5 to 9% you are awarded an extra 500 XP on top of that base XP. Again, for example, 45% to 49% will award you with 4500 XP. Here's a breakdown of every single measurement of XP in game. As you can see, it will go in line with the percentage you're on. So for example, 10 to 14% will be 1000 XP, but 15 to 19 will be 1500 XP, and it will climb from there in 500 XP increments until you hit, of course, 100%, which I believe is a 10,000 XP bonus. Again, when you get into the higher ranges, you are talking 9,000 to 9,500 XP every single 1% of roads discovered. The maximum total as a minimum is 487,000 XP. That is a lot of XP, and although I put this guide down from level 1 to 30, you'll probably find yourself way above that if you combine this with the normal races in game. But you definitely want to get on this in the early game and rack up that XP as fast as possible. Also, a quick little hint, the faster the car that you drive, the better. So once you hit level 20, you have access to some of the faster vehicles in game, and I do recommend picking one up to be able to get the roads discovered even quicker. And yes, the hidden trails do count. Moving on, next I have level 30 to level 55. Now you will probably be a higher level than level 30 when you begin to turn your focus to these. Of course, I am talking about the tasks in game. These are typically unlocked every 5 to 10 levels and give you a chance to unlock a ton of XP. The deeper you go and the higher level you are, the more XP you are going to be awarded. Now from level 30 onwards to level 55, you will have the typical range of 8,000 to 12,000 XP per task, and there is a lot of them in game. The majority of them do award Solar Crown XP, which is exactly the reason you want to be tackling these. The majority of them are super simple and super easy, and should quite easily allow you, combined with the first method, to boost you upwards of level 55 without any real hassle. And finally we have level 55 to 60, which is of course the max level. This is once again going to relate to the task system, but some specific tasks, which are the Crown Jewel challenges. These award upwards of 25,000 XP every single one completed, as well as a bunch of credits. These are the best way to push yourself right to about level 59, and then combine with a little extra grinding and it's going to be job done. And there we go, combining all these methods along with a little bit of extra grinding at the end, you should hit max level, which is of course 60 in this game. For me personally, it took me around about 55 to 60 hours, which averages out to around about a level per 1 hour of gameplay. It's definitely not the longest grind in the world, but definitely not the shortest. Upon hitting level 60, there is some extra rewards. Those include some extra tasks which pay out pretty big. We also get access to the Royal Suite, as well as a very secret car for hitting that maximum level, which is the Apollo Intenza. It's absolutely incredible and definitely worth your time to get to that level 60. So overall, combining these actions is going to complete the XP guide. Let's move on next, of course, to the money guide. Something else that is crucial to TDU Solar Crown is earning those credits so you can buy those higher end cars. Up first we have the FRIM method. This can earn you 1 million credits per day and takes around about 30 minutes to actually earn them. So the FRIM system in Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown is limited to 10 banks per day. However, it will take you around about 30 minutes to complete a maximum bank. The maximum reward you can actually get is 100,000 credits per every maximum 10 level, which it will automatically bank for you. So max out the bar, you're going to earn yourself 100,000 credits. It takes around about 30 to 40 minutes maximum every single day to earn 1 million credits for doing this. So if you do it over a period of 10 days, you're talking 10 million credits there. It's a very handy money making method. There are some great guides here on YouTube, so I will link my favorite one down below in the description for you to check out the easiest way to run it. It basically involves running a car upwards and downwards in the tunnels and basically going ahead and just performing all your actions. Things like overtaking, dodging, 180s, 360s, drifts, donuts, 0 to 60s. Combining them all takes around a few minutes maximum to get that maximum level 10. All in all, once you've got used to doing the single run and exactly where you need to do it, it's a pretty easy method as well. The second fastest way to earn money is through the task system. Now typically these will pay a minimum of 20k per task, which are the really short ones, and some of the harder and more higher level ones will pay upwards of around about 1 million credits per task. Now the typical average at the lower ones are around about 12 to 24k, and then you'll start seeing the higher level ones, which is upwards of 50 to 120,000 credits for a task that sometimes takes around about 2 to 3 minutes tops. Some of these are super simple and some of them are a little bit trickier, but it's definitely worth it combining it with that XP method. Now of course the tasks themselves are limited in how many they are in game, but once you even hit level 60, you will then get the opportunity to do some of the longer grinding ones in game. So you'll be earning your typical cash through races, but every single challenge will award you 1 million credits, and there's around about 20 of those. So again, just completing your tasks as you go through the level is going to build up those credits rather quite nicely. Although they are of course limited, in terms of the tasks themselves, you're probably looking at anywhere from 200 to 300 hours of gameplay before you are actually able to complete every single task. Again, that bank balance should grow rather quite organically and rather quite nicely in the background for doing some insanely simple things or grinding out with certain cars. And the final way to make money in TDU Solar Crown is of course the Crown Duel races, which is pretty much unlimited money. Now these do pay less, however they are entirely unlimited in how many times you can run them. They'll never disappear and they'll always be there. This is the game's version of grinding races and they are well worth your time. Their length and actual payout does kind of differ from race to race, with the longest one paying around about 400,000 credits in around about 40 minutes or so. However, in terms of the order that you should run them in, you should really find something, as the payout will actually drop down if you continuously repeat the same race over and over again. So I recommend going from one and to the other, and then of course back to the original one that you do want to grind out. They are definitely worth your time and they can be a little bit tricky, but once you start picking up some of those better cars with those money making methods, they're an absolute breeze. So don't sweat it too much. Of course the payout on these ones is a little bit less than what we see with the tasks and of course the FRIM system, but the added bonus is that the FRIM system is limited and of course the task will eventually run out. However, these races can be ran as many times as you want and they'll never ever disappear, making these the grinding races of TDU Solar Crown. And there we have it, a full no nonsense guide on the fastest ways to earn XP and money in Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown. A big shout out to all of my channel members and a big thank you to you guys watching at home. Have a great rest of your day guys. Take care. Peace.